This is Elizabeth Joyce with Stargazing, week of January 2nd through January 8th, 2017. Happy New Year, 2017. Many people have been asking whether 2017 is going to be better than 2016. The answer, of course, is yes. But if you really want to know what's going on in 2017, you can join my subscription pages and read all of my predictions at my website. They are posted every New Year's Day, and the site is new-visions.com. Well, there's a new administration beginning on January 20th, but since there's no sign of big changes in the heavens or within the three big planets, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto, in the first quarter of the year, general worldwide conditions will continue as expected, but in a more positive vein. However, there are numerous shifting energies beginning with the spring equinox through early May. So have some patience, since 2017 opens with Mercury retrograde. Understand that your values and desires are changing, and it will take a few months to figure it all out. Changing relationships and paying attention to your finances are key in early 2017. This time it's more than your money when I say finances. It's your values and desires that are changing inwardly. So those shifts in your consciousness will come into your outer world through relationships and finances. We are drawing closer and closer to a new climate regime, global cooling. Our sun, which governs the Earth's climate, is gradually speeding towards its quiescent phase, which ushers in a little ice age. The geopolitical situation worldwide and the topography of the United States will greatly alter because of the weather as well as that of global cooling. The trends that you witness today will be seriously affected by colder than normal temperatures, heavy snow and ice, gusting winds, along with extreme storms delivered by altered jet streams. The jet streams will be quite unpredictable in 2017. It seems that their energy has been changing over a period of time. The floods and droughts associated with these jet stream changes and sudden weather changes will drain resources and lower crop yields in the next decade, causing considerable economical, social, and political disruptions that will increase as the climate of global cooling matures and entrenches itself on the planet. We are now seeing increased intrusions of polar vortexes into the northern and southern hemispheres, and the northern hemisphere, heading into the winter of 2017, is getting another taste of that bitter cold Arctic air and high winds. A major shift in energy is coming for you, whether you're ready or not. This will be with you through the month of January. No one is ever ready for change, yet change is all we ever do, one day at a time. This shift is a result of hardcore energy between Jupiter and Libra applying to Saturn and Sagittarius while opposing Uranus and Aries, and it will amp up motivations for relationships, connections, and opportunities, while in turn Saturn will make a friendly transition connection to Uranus, strengthening the potential for stable foundations among the ambitious chaos around you and yours. These fun, exciting, and challenging transits will be the background music each day as you walk through your life in the month of January and February and beyond. January looks like a normal month, but February becomes a block of snow and ice, frozen solid with no relief the entire month. Also, nothing but cold, cold, cold. I've warned you about this type of winter weather coming down the pike for years, and now it's here. We all have to protect people, plants, roads, animals, and the pipes coming into the house. All across the nation this will occur. The weather begins to ease up as March opens, but only in the mid-Atlantic, south, and southwestern states. The Northeast and North will have a continued winter through the first few days of April, perhaps a little longer. In the first quarter of 2017, we might glimpse a vague outline of a new world order in which the military is set to play an even bigger role. If we think military, With Neptune in Pisces being so watery, we need to think Navy, think ships, think oceans of protection. With the Sun's computer Neptune, we could also think of an aggressive computer hack or virus system exposure, collapse, or a glitch in social media sharing, and a big data leak scandal, or a web of deceit and lies, more fake news, and a possible computer grid shutdown. The last week of February and the first week of March are particularly potent because Mars is in Aries, and with Jupiter squaring Pluto in the cardinal signs on March 30th. The time of the spring equinox looks especially volatile. This Jupiter-Pluto cycle could relate to the growth of terrorism and power struggles of all kinds, which includes mental, physical, material, and spiritual power. This can be good news on an individual level, since it presents us with opportunities to raise our consciousness. However, this energy could also produce riots and general public upsets. Well, that's a taste of some of my predictions, and there are a lot more. But now let's get back to January 2017 and this upcoming week. New Year's Day is pleasant under an idealistic Aquarius moon. This is a good for lighthearted social interaction where you share your views of whatever topic happens to be up at the moment. The kickoff for the first week of 2017 is a mixed bag of tricks, but before we move ahead, let's take a look at the carryovers that we're still dealing with of 2016 as 2016 comes to a close. It's for sure that the new year will get off to a slow start. At its best, this carryover before Christmas is a reminder to finish up and close the door to 2016 by tying up last year's loose ends. Remember, too, that Mercury is still retrograde as 2017 opens, which puts communication and transportation at a double disadvantage. On Monday the 2nd, Venus moves into Pisces until February 3rd. This is a romantic and gentle combination, but do remember to see what is actually there, or risk getting caught up in illusions that will show up their ugly heads later. Fantasy is fun, but reality always follows. Pisces is the psychic of the zodiac, so tune into your inner knowing. Snowy days and cold nights are perfect for meditation and tuning in. As Venus moves into Pisces, remember that it's a place where Venus just loves to be. This sweet planet sign combination means that compassion and idealism will be on hand to soften even the hardest of hearts until the beginning of February 2017. It's almost too perfect for the Inauguration Day festivities and the new administration's beginning days. On Wednesday, January 4th, Mercury, retrograde since December 19th in Capricorn, moves backwards into over-optimistic Sagittarius until the 12th. This means that while you're backtracking, you're also going to have to make an extra effort to stay focused and on track. Watch where you're going, especially where you're driving, as well as watching your other drivers. Do an internal check on your belief system and make sure your monkey mind is not limiting your thought patterns. We have a few more days before the Chinese New Year, around the 20th, moves out of the monkey and brings us the year of the rooster. Think or research your next adventure or topic, or publish your next book. The other carryover from 2016 is the Mars-Neptune conjunction, which can be best described as post-holiday depression or the winter blahs. Eating foods that are high on iron, like your green veggies, and getting enough sleep are your best bets to get you through this low-energy time. Watch out for the flu and make sure you take all your vitamins. As we look ahead, the first week of the new year also has some good news from Jupiter-Saturn sextile and a positive shift of Venus and a once-in-a-year joining between the Sun and Pluto in Capricorn. This is serious business and a spark that can turn things into your favor if you've already done the work behind the scenes and the heavy lifting. Friday is an interesting day in that the energetic Sun aligns with Pluto. The good news is that you can stand in your power. However, it also means you must release anything that gets in the way of expressing your power, as connecting to the God source. Use your loving responses and think balance with love, peace, and harmony to bring in the best results. On Saturday, January 7th, the annual Sun-Pluto conference takes place, and it's time for you to push the power button. These two titans have been meeting up every year since 2008 in the sign of Capricorn, which is synonymous with corporate power and leadership, hence the banking crisis in 2008. The Sun is the center of our energy field, and Pluto rules over deep crisis and transformation. We always have destruction before reconstruction. That's how change usually occurs. You got to take out the old and then bring in the new, have a little bit of settling down destruction, and then reconstruct in a more positive manner. During the last 9 years, the entire world has been experiencing financial emergencies, drastic climate change, and massive changes in the balance of power. On a more personal level, this energy tells you with confidence to keep fighting for your long-term goals and do not back down. There's also some happy emotional lunar aspects all day Saturday, so enjoy the day. The moon is in Taurus, an earth sign, and you will feel better if you accomplish something tangible. Perhaps you can finish taking down those holiday decorations. Mercury continues to be retrograde until Sunday, January 8th. The cycle is mostly in restructuring Capricorn, but the communications planet moves backwards briefly into Sagittarius from January 4th until the full Cancer moon on the 12th. Do an internal check-in to see if your outer world actions are in alignment with the higher philosophy you want to express to the world during this brief Sagittarius review. This is Elizabeth Joyce with Visions of Reality. The website is www.new-visions.com. If you'd like to call and ask a question, the 24-hour answering service is 201-934-8986. A reminder again that if you want to read my 2017 predictions in full, go to the website new-visions.com and sign up for the subscription pages. That way you'll get an update every month on what's happening. Again, this is Elizabeth Joyce. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.